Okay, it's boss time. After all, he's got nowhere left to go at this point. He's gotta be on the peak. It's not like he could go down while we were climbing up, right? You know, we kept backing off for no real reason. Well, it was for healing, obviously. Yeah, you better give him back. Oh, her father now, huh? Please sock him again. Why, you'll stoop to anything. That's not... Sister Prie! She knows. And... Bam! In the nuts again. Ugh. You think he would have learned after the first time, man? An entire uppercut this time, though. Jeez. Why are you stupid? You think we're gonna keep falling for the same trick? My mother and father died 7 years ago. Dead don't come back to life, except as zombies. And that's disgusting. You may have fooled the others, but you can't fool me. After all, I promised Mom and Dad. I promised them I'd be strong. No, they don't. Shut up. Oh, jeez. We pinched a nerve. How dare you say such a thing? And yeah, here's our basic demon type, a gargoyle. Ugh. Gosh darn it, there are a lot of enemies to play with on this stage. Well, first things first, keep out. Okay, continued. Oh, it's a senior. Well, I got hit him even harder than normal. Sushi? That don't look like a fish. A Bloom Supreme? Well, that definitely has the right name there. Goodbye. A Fire Viking? Ooh, someone set our money on fire? I have to admit, I kind of like that one. Oh, you're the Bones? That doesn't look like a lady to me. And yeah, you gotta have special titles in order to capture something like this. For now, let's focus on taking it out. I don't particularly care to have recruited the bosses, to be honest. Okay, we'll just take you out first. We have Kulat back finally. Yeah, but he lost all his gear. Nice. I'm probably wearing some of it. Well, we can equip him with that. No, not very good option there. Okay, we can throw on this staff, I guess, to give him some ice, but it's not going to be enough to let him cast ice spells. Then throw on some protectors, I guess. I really need to get some better gear here. Okay, can I cast a decent fire spell? No, I can cast around some thunder. But that ain't gonna work on Sushi here.
In the name of the goddess.
You're gonna burn alive. Darn, it didn't work. I should just give him the ogre staff to her, shouldn't I? Or maybe it'll work better if I go after this guy. After all, this one's wind. Wind don't really resist fire. Well, thunder's a byproduct of fire and wind, I believe. Okay, bring out the bear turbo. I don't want to use up the bear bash yet. Gotta save that for later. And let's just end our turn, I guess. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, Priya's probably gonna have spells cast on her. I just can't bring myself to care. After all, you know, I got enough levels on her she can probably endure.
I'm gonna be the maiden of light.
Cute, but wrong. You can try all you want, though. Plus, a real Maiden of Light probably wouldn't fight so dirty. I mean, come on. Her main technique is to run up and kick people in the dick.
Forgive me.
That's not exactly how I expect a maiden to fight, you know? Unless they got taught their lessons by, Bobby from King of the Hill. Like, let go of my purse! Then, BAM! Not too bad, Kalot. I mean, 17. It's not bad.
Forgive me.
8, huh? Well, that's mostly for back row, but that thing should get like 20. The King of the Bones ain't gonna give up without a fight. Oh, they're gonna melee us? That's a really bad idea, man. You really are setting your money on fire if you thought that was a good plan. They're burning 20s, man, to keep themselves warm. Like, seriously, the other one didn't even do a special attack, so I can just run right past it and just be like, BAM! Weird. No. Fire. Okay, let's do it this way. After all, we gotta level up that fire spell more and more. Though it looks like that's not the most ideal way to take care of this thing. Damn you, Bloom Supreme. Okay. Let's see what we can do here for now. Oh, the zombie's gonna fight back? Who cares? I don't care if I get the bones. I mean, as soon as you take down the boss, the fight's gonna be over. I just bothered taking that thing out because I didn't want to throw spells at me from behind. Oh, a baptism attack. So we put some purification into that effort. Ooh, chance power, huh? Well, letting her help out a bit more. Ooh, tiny critical, eh? So, got decent plus the damage, I guess. Purify plus 3. Nice. But the only ways they can get Purify bonuses are the main characters. There we go. We can use that as a back protection, so they have to come at us from the sides. I think the zombie's gonna go down there, though. Yep, going right towards the bear. Come on, Turbo. Teach them to respect your authority. Well, now, who's getting it first? Ooh, the zombie did. That's no way to treat a lady. Too bad I don't see any here. Well, let's bring you up to take care of this thing, maybe. Nah, we'll have you heal. How about that? Yeah, I could throw everything out, including the kitchen sink. I just don't want to. After all, you know, healing support's fine by me. Though this isn't a game where that helps you level up, unfortunately. Fire, yeah. Well, that ain't gonna work. It's a fire type. Okay. This might do it. Thank you. Okay, let's rebuild our core there. Divine Storm, eh? Well, we could. But we're probably gonna have to hit this thing many times. Why, you'll rip your heart out and watch it beat in my hands. Are you watching? I'm strong now. Strong? Well, that's relative. You're only like level 13. But that's definitely a way to make him respect your authority. Well, I assume the zombie's gonna go after the main group. After all, you know, there's no way you can walk away from that much action, right? But I definitely want to keep the Bone King away from the main fight. That's just a way to get wiped out. Okay, Gargoyle, give it to me. He really does. He underestimated how much time I spent doing some mass miracles. Gosh darn it. Well, I can move behind him, thankfully. And deliver a coup de grace and see if that finishes it. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to do some purification. Or move some people up for some desperate moves. Okay, can I reach him with the bear? No. I can reach him with Alouette, though. And the Bones King can get a hit in. It's gonna be odd trying to take him out with a poison shot, but he can't counter this at least. Well, free gone within killing range at least. And that Bones King's definitely gonna level up at least once on that. Sweet. I mean, we didn't get any purification bonus, but I'm okay with that. Oh, my beloved Palmier. Why have you gone and left me all alone? But I'm not sad, because I know that you'll soon return to me. That was the message left behind at the crime scenes. Someone who disappeared last year, leaving that poem behind him. His name was Alan, and his wife's name was Palmier. Yes, she was so beautiful. Not just on the outside, she had the heart as beautiful and pure as the river. Riviera? Riviera? It's probably not. It's not the same Riviera in terms of spelling as a certain game about the Promised Land, but it probably sounds pretty damn similar to how that one's pronounced. But she was always sickly, and shortly after we married, losing her tore me apart inside. I cursed the sickness that took her, and I cursed the goddess. That man appeared 3 days after she died. Says from the Church of the Divine Mother, and that he knew how to bring her back. But I needed a human heart to do it. I found a heart that was exactly like hers. I could bring her back to life. That's what he said. I've been such a fool. Two hearts could never be exactly the same. But I believed him. I had to believe him. If I hadn't believed his story, I couldn't have gone living even one more day. I sold my soul to the man in exchange for this demon's body. And I posed as members of people's families and then stole their hearts. But the dead don't come back to life. So it's hit me hard, like a knife in my heart. Why didn't I realize such a simple thing? But that doesn't change what he did. It's still wrong. But my crimes are too great. Now I'll never be united with my wife in heaven. But you helped me take back my humanity. And for that, I thank you. Sister Prier, cleanse this poor man's soul of his sins. Me?
In the name of the Maiden of Light. I ask you, Goddess Patrine, burn his sins away with the flames of your judgment. Please, at least allow him to rest in peace.
Well, that takes care of one problem. But I'm sure it'll draw the ire of the Church, of the Divine Mother.
Create. You're joking me.
Well, you deserve it, you little shit.
Why did you do that? You can't run off by yourself like that.
Especially not on a mission. It's dangerous out here.
I'm sorry I worried you. Guess I should stick to carrying the luggage.
Sister Priye, Kulat wanted you to understand that he's starting to grow up.
Yeah, well, he did in a really stupid way.
He wanted you to realize that he can make it on his own.
And yet doing so got him caught by a demon, undermining his own point.
And not always be a burden to you. Is that true, Kulat?
Well, obviously, yeah.
You've always protected me, ever since I was little. But things can't go on like this forever. So I wanted to try something on my own.
And managed to epically fail.
Don't be stupid! Stupid! I'm your big sister. I'm like a mother to you. You don't have to worry about things like that.
Sorry to intrude, but you don't understand men, do you?
No, she really doesn't.
As a man, I know what the kid is going through. He wants to show you that he's growing up. He can't be tied to your apron strings forever. To you, he'll always be your little brother. But a man needs to feel independent. Don't you think it's time you realize that?
Priye, I'm a man now.
Yeah, I totally believe that.
I want to protect you. I want to protect Sister Elouette too.
You really can't do either of those things. And Priye really doesn't need anyone's protection. If anything, people need to be protected from her.
I see. And I thought I knew everything there was to know about him.
How could you know everything to know about him? You never listened to him.
But I was wrong. Kulat's grown into a young man, and I never even realized it. I guess I wanted him to remain a child forever. Maybe I didn't want him to go and leave me. I guess I was the one who was being childish. Kulat?
Yes?
You better work hard.
I'm sorry for what I said.
Okay.
I won't mother you anymore.
Okay.
When we grow up, we'll eventually have to follow our own paths. But for now, I want to stay with you. I want to protect you. Don't you think the goddess would allow that? Yes, I'm sure she would. So,
Yes.
for now, I'm gonna keep bossing you around.
They're quite a pair, aren't they?
Yes, yes they are.
They certainly are.
But to tell the truth, I'm a little jealous of them. I don't have any family, or even a past to call my own.
Ow, my eyes! You shouldn't look directly into the sun! It's a bad idea. We gonna cut away from this at some point? I mean, this song's beautiful and all, but... Ouch.
That night, I saw Priye crying by herself. She must have been thinking of our dead mother and father. Priye always tries to look strong, but sometimes I wonder. Anyway, I think that's why she never wanted to talk about them. She didn't want to look weak in front of me. I didn't know what to say to her. I just sat there, gazing at the stars.
Ah, a shooting star, huh? Must have been the star of destiny. And the star of disaster is soon to follow. I don't know why I'm referencing Shaman King. I guess because I was playing Power of Spirits recently. Yes. Bulletproof. But I'll take the 3000 gladly. It'll definitely come in handy.
Listen carefully, my children. We must learn to accept suffering.
Yes, because you definitely learn to accept it and not, you know, make everyone else suffer.
To live is to suffer.
Why do people go to this church? It's so depressing.
But human beings are weak.
You know, at least use that line in the context of Hero Yui from Gundam Wing or something.
We all find ourselves craving escape.
Or is that now meant to be a commentary on the player themselves? Oof.
Loss, setback, failure, death of the people dearest to us. This is part of life. We must learn to accept it, to feel grateful for it.
Ah, so it's a church for masochists. Gotcha.
In these times of need, our only source of strength and support is the Divine Mother.
I can't imagine this church getting really popular unless you had better messaging previously.
She is always in each of our hearts. Everyone, close your eyes and pray to the Divine Mother. I'm sure she will ease your suffering.
No, she won't. Okay.
What tripe. Humans are such sheep.
Yeah, he's basically implying he's a demon. Ah, one of the minions working for the Demon Lords. Noir, huh?
Your apostle Alan has been defeated by La Pucelle from the Church of the Holy Maiden.
Well, that's not surprising. Alan did suck.
Alan?
He sold his soul to us in return for a chance to revive his dead wife.
Oh, that Alan. I was thinking of the Alan from that TV show.
He used the body we gave him to slaughter many humans in Potifu City.
Huh.
Thanks to him, the dark energies there are up near 4%.
Wow. He didn't even crack half of 2 digits.
Ah, yes. I remember now.
Barely.
Forget about him.
Ouch.
He was never one of us. He wasn't fit to enter our divine utopia.
He was just a tool. And one easily replaced.
Those do-gooders merely saved us the trouble of taking care of him ourselves.
It was about time to wax him anyway. Well, now.
Mother.
Ugh.
Chapter 3. Priye and Alouette.
I'm sure we'll get back to his backstory more later. It does tie into the flashback we saw when Royal first met Prie, though. I see. So Church of the Divine Mother was behind the murders. Think they're in league with demons. It is hard to believe. We've got to get everyone together and kick their butts. Not so fast, you little idiot. Calm down. Situation isn't as simple as you think. She's right. What do you mean? Listen, Prie. Well, 70% of the people in the kingdom of Prie belong to the Church of the Divine Mother. Think we can openly oppose such a powerful organization? It could lead to the downfall of our church and of the kingdom itself. Of course, that could be what they're planning all along. In any case, for the moment, we have no choice but to focus on the work at hand. Huh. Did I miss anything? Who are you? Let me introduce him to you, Father. This is Croy. He's a freelance demon hunter. He helped us solve our last case. He also saved Culottes' life, right? Yeah. That was no big deal. Happens in my line of work all the time. A job, huh? Oh, you can't, huh? I'm actually quite skilled as a demon hunter. Only 2,000 a month, huh? From what I can tell, he's an extraordinary demon hunter. I think he'd be of use to us. Use, right. Alright, I got myself a gig. Oh no! Culotte's getting jealous. I'll have to keep an eye on this guy. Glad, huh? So what's the plan for today? Oh, yes, I nearly forgot. You must go to Cresson Castle. Cressoon? I don't know. Inform the Queen that we have solved the murders. In the name of the Maiden of Light. Yes, may the goddess watch over us. Well, now. Is this part of your plan? Yeah, it's kind of a messed up plan, ain't it? Well, till next time then. See ya.